The Wild Wild West.
It looks overrated. It
Donkey
looks
Kong?
like
What's the gameplay?
It's a platformer, so the entire world is breakable. In Donkey Kong, you can just punch through like the ground, walls,
Sick.
and you're just trying to find bananas.
it looks like it'd be fun for 2 hours.
Bro, you say that, and then you're playing it till the sun comes up.
Is it like open world kind of?
They're very expansive level. It's like you're going deeper into this world, and each layer of the crust of this world has a different like theme to it.
So you can go
So you're
down
going
underground?
deeper, and it's like this whole big expansive area that's again entirely destroyable. There's a bunch of like little bananas you have to find everywhere.
I don't think it looks ass. I'll backtrack a little bit. It just doesn't
Taking
look
back
like
an ass. Taking back ass.
Taking back. It doesn't look good enough to be why I buy the system.
I'll give you. I believe so strongly in this product that I will give you my Nintendo Switch 2 for a week and Donkey Kong Bonanza.
You think if Odyssey
prove you
didn't get
wrong.
me, Bonanza would get me? Because I tried Odyssey. I didn't get.
I'll tell you what. I never played Odyssey, and I like Bonanza.
Okay.
You did Donkey Kong Odyssey?
Mario. It's a game called Mario Odyssey, but it's like basically the same type of game. You're not bashing through walls, but it's the same like developers. I think
Maybe bashing the walls is all you needed.
Yeah, being able to break anything is awesome.
It's really cool. And then Donkey Kong has these abilities called different. He has different bonanzas he can do. So he can turn into like a bigger gorilla. That's just regular bonanza. But then he can also turn into an ostrich, which is ostrich bonanza, and he can fly.
I'm back to ass. I'm back to ass. Ostrich Bonanza lost me.
I'm telling you, you
Lost
say
the
that.
sharks, dude.
You got it. Sorry, I get really hyped up
Ostrich
on
Bonanza. What do you do as an ostrich? They can't fly, can they? They can only run super
You
fast.
can fly as a Donkey Kong sized ostrich.
Saw these flaws.
Did you break shit though?
I think so. Yeah.
As an ostrich?
I haven't unlocked the ostrich yet. I'm pretty early on into the game.
Oh, so you're just talking about the ostrich.
Oh, so you mean you've had your Switch 2 for a long time now? Seems like this game didn't really get you.
No, I've been doing this thing where I try to stay. I just don't consume content like music, video games, movies. I'm just trying to really tune in on my creative spirit. But I mean, if you want to play video games all the time, that's cool.
I do. It's like my favorite thing.
Hold on, wait. So have you been playing Bonanza? Or not?
I was playing it up until I got back from Japan, and I feel like I was just like kind of a pig, both eating and with like
Games.
content and gaming and stuff. So I just like I went on that fast, but I also stopped playing video games, watching TV, listening to music.
So you're still off pretty much content?
I'm off. I'm back on my phone, which is really the main thing I want to get off. But
Yeah.
I haven't been listening to music. I've been just driving around in silence, which has been pretty cool and kind of psycho.
Why?
Just I want to. I
Just
haven't felt.
unplug. I
I haven't
get
felt
it.
creative recently, so I was like, let me just not
You think-
watch or listen to anything for the next week.
Let me take in no creativity.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, you gotta get bored. Sometimes you gotta get your mind to get so bored it comes up with stuff.
Yeah.
I definitely take in too much content, but I think just the no music one sounds
It's-
so funny.
It
Do you
is.
ever get sorry to cut you off? Do you ever get stuck into things where like you play the same music over and over and you're like, dude, I'm fucking sick of all this shit?
Yeah, definitely. I've definitely done that.
That's when I'm starting to do no music because I'm like, I want to like wait to get pumped on music.
It's cool too because when you like take a music tolerance break, basically, like when you do listen to a song again. Because I will say on Sunday I gave myself 2 songs to really fire me up. But like when you
What'd you
listen to
pick?
it's like this gay Japanese shit. I don't even want to say it. but like when you do listen to a song after not listening to one for like a week, it does what the song's supposed to do. Like it gets you in that headspace and like
Yeah.
it gets you jacked up as opposed to just being just like noise in your
I
head.
wish I knew the song that you're like, nah,
I'll tell you after.
I'll
get a taste.
I'll play it after.
I mean,
You can play a taste. It's free. I think it's what's it called? Creative Commons or something. When you
bro, this is the gayest thing ever.
I
it's like
kind of
a-
want to hear this.
Like even for Japanese stuff, it's pretty lame. Man, I thought the guys hated me last episode. They're really gonna fucking hate me this episode.
It's awesome. It's all right.
Yeah, I wanted to hate it more.
Here we go.
That sounds like
nice.
it's
And
straight out of Power Rangers.
I'm just like walking like just so confidently down the street like this.
I was waiting for the folks to come in.
Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah,
It's actually kind of chill.
yeah. It picks up. It picks up after like
Oh, that
another
was
minute.
fucking chill.
Yeah, this is a.
What do you guys think of The Rock's lack of muscles? Are you guys concerned?
I heard about it. I
Are you
didn't see it
concerned?
yet. I didn't see it
But
yet.
I liked. But I've seen the
He's
trailers
lost-
for that new
He's
movie.
lost so much mass since the movie stopped filming.
Really?
Yeah, he like has a. Remember how Batista kind of looked like that? Like
Yeah.
they
He's, like,
start to get like
sickly now?
lesbian builds. Yeah,
But didn't
He's
Batista...
still shredded. I saw. He looks like
Batista?
a super shredded guy. He's now not just jacked as fuck.
He's okay.
It's like once you stop like using the muscle, I feel like just like they kind of like shrink a little bit, you know?
or
don't know.
yeah.
I
Maybe.
mean, he's doing steroids too, right?
I think it's to stay on him, probably.
Yeah, maybe he's like, I'm getting old. I got to get off these shits.
he looks huge in the Mark Kerr movie.
Dude, that looks...
it looks
I
like
didn't
Donkey
realize,
Kong.
I'm really pumped about it. I didn't realize I was watching, I was like, oh, I really like The Rock in a movie when he doesn't look like The Rock. I was
Yeah.
like, it looks cool.
He cried. Apparently, he got a 15-minute ovation after the premiere.
It is funny how
And then he
like
cried.
yeah, who was it that had to like
Brandon, the whale guy.
yeah the
he
whale
cried
was
too.
in the he got was he how fat did he get for that?
I'm
or is
not
this all
sure.
fat
I think
suit?
that was CGI.
I think that was
but I'll
all.
look
Yeah,
it
I
up.
thought so. I didn't know if he got like a little bit fat just to kind of give himself a good layer. But you had like I'm fucking blanking on the guy's name. Christian Bale. Didn't he lose like
Oh,
a
yeah,
million
for
pounds for The Machinist?
Yes.
It is funny the Rock's getting that for like just not being as jacked. Like, oh my god, this guy used to be so fucking jacked. Now he's just more kind of shredded.
Oh.
he must be sick.
Frasier was no CGI. That was all practical effects.
Oh, so you wore the fat suit.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, though, did you see Drewski do the craziest white face,
Yeah.
white body thing?
No.
He looks like an actual white guy.
He has
Did
like
you
the
didn't see this?
redneck.
Wait, was this a while ago?
This was like 2 days, like
he
today
just
or
put it up.
yesterday.
He went
Oh, because
to
he did a
NASCAR.
white face thing not that long ago
This
too,
is
right?
like the
This
best
is
white
so
face.
much better. He looks like an actual white guy.
What's
His
he
entire body.
doing as a white
He's
guy?
just at like the NASCAR race, just being kind of racist. He's done it again.
That's really funny, actually.
But the makeup is crazy. If you could find a Nate, it's probably easier if you show it to Matt.
He's wearing like a black shirt and a beanie?
No, that's the old one. And
Oh,
this one,
okay.
he's wearing like overalls, and it looks like they painted like his entire body.
Yeah, this one. Oh, here he is. It's this one. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
done
the
it
other one
again.
doesn't look very convincing, honestly.
No, that one was bad, but this one was
That was
like,
kind of good.
it was kind of good, but this one is
Bro.
insane.
And yeah, it's
Do you have a privacy screen on your phone?
Yeah, I do.
Bro, get it together, man. Jesus Christ.
You know what? I got it for the airplane. Yeah, right. I really did. It happened because I was going flying
Even
somewhere.
still, what are you doing on the airplane?
I don't know. Look at that ass on Instagram.
That's kind of fair, though. Yeah.
Just open.
I'll peek over the seat. And if I see people slowing down on like slutty Instagrams, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I'm definitely good for slowing down on the slutty Instagram.
it is nice to have that screen. I feel like so often when I'm like in line for coffee is when like an Instagram, like it'll be to someone's just butt. I'm like,
Or
I
open
swear I'm not.
Reddit and it's like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Yeah,
But if you look at anyone's screen, which I do, if I see a screen out, I'm like the NSA. I'm like, well,
What you got going on over there?
I have the right to look. I'm gonna keep an eye on you.
yeah.
It is a lot of people being horny on their phones. Even like you'll see old ladies like slowing on hunks too. I've seen that on the airplane. Where I'm
Well,
like,
something I've been really like mad about recently is a lot of people will like make content, but they'll cut in like a really slutty video right before it like it cuts to their face saying something, and it'll be like
Yeah.
other comedians and stuff, and I just have been just unfollowing them because I'm like, I don't need this trash on my.
Yeah, it's
Not
trash.
them,
yeah,
not
that's
them, but the
that's
the,
a new
the
marketing
ass
thing where
shaking
they'll do like a horny thing.
Yeah.
Or the thumbnail will be horny, but the video won't be.
I don't like it when they do that.
I hate when they do that.
It really
I
pisses
clicked
me
on
off
it
when
because
they
the thumbnail
when
was
they
horny.
hoodwink me like that.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I don't know if I've said this before, but I've been reporting bad content.
Have you been? Like stuff like that that's misleading?
Stand-up clips for the most part.
If you don't like,
Just
if
the
you're
fact
just
the
like this
content's
stinks.
bad.
Yeah, because it's an option. They give it to you. That's the first option they give you. Go report, and then it's all these like options, and the first one is I just don't like it. So that's what I click every time.
So you're just cleaning your feed.
I'm trying to, yeah. I've been muting a lot more lately.
Muting's
too.
good. I feel like there's people on X now that do like 6 million tweets a day and tag you in them. So when you try to open it up to read like mentions, it's just you can't even
Oh
read
yeah,
it.
they tag us in clips a lot.
Yeah, but it's not even a clip. It's just this is just like I don't even know what it is. It's just like 40 million tweets about things that I don't even understand.
It's like almost like a bot kind of. You think?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Might be a bot.
It might be a bot, but I've been getting botted hard where it's like, and not even on my profile, but like there's like it mentioned you and 87 other people, and they tweet 40,000 times, and you get like 7 of these guys, and they dominate your whole feed. And then I'm like, unfollowing them like meticulously, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not even doing this. I don't feel like doing this.
Yeah.
My ex is just fucking offline. I'm ex, dude. I'm like, I don't have
X and X.
Yeah, I don't have the wherewithal to sit here.
I thought you said X and X.
Oh no!
Whoa, chill.
I thought I said X and X. Oh no! Yeah.
You gotta chill.
Yeah. Yeah. It was too. That was you. That was you with the horny brain.
That's me. I'm sorry,
Dude,
We're on the subject.
Speaking of horny failures, I saw maybe the biggest horny failure of all time, or maybe it was just a guy getting dragged into a bad situation. Did you see the picture of the dude whose girlfriend or wife took a picture with Chris Brown?
No.
Like holding her stomach and holding like the small of her back, and then the guy's in the picture too. Oh, dude.
Damn,
He's
that's rough.
firing back, being like, if you guys are insecure, that's your problem. It's like, why are you in the picture?
Yeah.
First of all, if you're like, yeah, go ahead, get your picture.
That's a little insecure
Did you see
yourself.
it? Did you see it? Dude, it's crazy. It's the funniest thing in the world.
Did they do one of those images with like the lines in it?
Yes. Yes, that's it.
Oh man.
It just,
Oh, so he's sitting down.
he's standing, Chris Brown's sitting down.
Oh,
like,
he's standing with his
wrapped
hands in his pockets.
Yeah, he's just hand in the pocket like a fucking family photo. And Chris Brown's wrapped around her, bro.
I wonder if that guy's also just a Chris Brown fan. Like, I'm getting in this flick. Like, I'm not going to not flick.
There's another picture. It's like the other way around, and he's
Instagram's about to go crazy right now.
They're definitely going to Photoshop. You got to Photoshop his face or her body.
Dude, oh, it'd be hilarious, actually. Yeah, he's trying to hold it down like you guys, or something wrong with you guys. And it's like,
That's a woman's trap.
that's what I'm saying.
insecurity
That's
shit.
that's what I'm saying.
No, just, you're doing hoe stuff outside. We're together. I'm not insecure. I'm calling it like I see it.
He also paid for this meet and greet $1,100.
Yeah, $1,100, bro.
Yeah.
damn.
Bro.
Were we talking about that before? We were saying like women are like there's not. I don't think there's any dude like Beyonce can't charge $1,000 to a bunch of dudes, or like Nicki, maybe for girls, but like to take a picture with them. But ladies will be like, I'll spend like a dude will be like, I'll just spend $1,000 and fuck a lady.
Yeah.
like I'll fuck a hooker.
Yeah,
or
we're
something.
rational.
Yeah, yeah. And women are
Irrational.
irrational. Go, I have to touch them and
When it
smell
comes to
them.
money, dude, I'm telling you, it's like you can set the funniest prices, and they're like, well, it's how much it costs. And then they check their credit card a day later and go, God, the fuck, I don't remember any of this.
I have
Yeah,
a
you
picture.
can price gouge. Women's clothes are more expensive. Like even if it's standard sweatpants,
Yeah,
they're more expensive than men's.
just $90 because they say Victoria's Secret.
About Shein, though. Do you know about that?
Huh?
It's
That's
like
like
the
cheap
Chinese
brand, right?
slave company where you buy like nice clothes for like $1.
It's like Fashion Nova.
yeah.
Oh, dude, every lady is quietly Amazoning Fashion Nova. And
Yeah.
there's like 5 of those other companies where it probably is for sure slave labor.
It's literally $1. You can get like a dress for $1.
What?
Yeah, yeah. And then I'm like,
Keeping the
this is
industry alive.
slave labor. And she's
has
like,
to be.
Yeah, but
It's the
cute.
only way to be profitable.
Yeah, but I guess the clothes are nice.
Well, they get you on the shipping, maybe.
Maybe.
And they
You have
probably
the slaves pump out the $1 dress, and you're like, we're gonna get these guys on $9 shipping.
Yeah, maybe.
Is it real? I mean, how much is it really? Can't be $1.
Dude, I swear. Let me look up. I
A dress for
I
$1?
feel like it's like $20 or $15 or $10, like those Amazon
Yeah, Fashion
prices.
Nova
They
is
got,
like
like, dude
$15,
stuff,
$12. And then, dude, every time I was
There's
like,
a
how's
lot
this
of
dress?
pop-
And I'm like, did you make that? It looks like fucking shit. It looked a lot better on the website.
And then
Yeah, my
it's
mom
the
gets
best
got on
one.
that all the time. She buys like a Chinese sweater and it's like this big. I was like, what the fuck did you like 2 months later after she ordered it? I'm like, what the fuck are
They
you
always
expecting?
bring you to the point where like, oh, I got ripped off. And then like 2 months later, it's like a heat activated mug where a picture appears when you heat it. And you're like, all right, dude, I could have used this on fucking Mother's Day. Thanks.
Yeah,
Dickhead.
it's all like $5 to
What?
$10. Yeah.
Get a dress?
Yeah.
Is it the thinnest, sheerest material?
I think so. Yeah.
Didn't they just
Here, let
open
me
a
show you.
store that had like a party? I thought they opened up a store
Yo.
in some city, and
Bro, chill.
Yeah, bro.
I'm into
Just
it.
like that shirt right there is $5. Brother, brother.
That's Nate on his phone with the privacy screen.
We just saw
not
button
wrong.
jean shorts. We just saw button jean shorts.
Saw a lady in the seat.
The whole squad went into banana. I went into fucking Bonanza mode.
About to go ostrich bonanza.
Bonanza started flying around.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that like cheap clothing off the internet, man, is fucking crushing ladies.
Can you see if there was a party, like a Sheen party? I think there was a party that went nuts. Like they like announced the Sheen store, and there was
What is Sheen?
It's just that
Just
brand.
like
It's
that.
just that
Oh, okay.
shitty brand.
Because I know there's Shims. What's Kim Kardashian?
Skims.
Skims.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
Skims wanted you
Skims.
I'll
guys.
be honest, the sign for Skims kind of makes me horny.
Oh, the
It's like their color scheme, and I'm
Yeah,
like, I don't know
letters,
what
yeah.
about. I like drove past a Skim store, and it was like you know when you're little and you go past Victoria's Secret, and you're
Yeah.
like, fuck. I rode past a Skim store and just got like not bricked, but like
They have those.
blood was flowing.
They for sure did R&D
body
to
models.
like be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is gonna get him horny.
Their mannequins are like Kim Kardashian body.
Dude, it was
Damn.
just the sign.
Yeah,
They
oh,
got, like,
just the lettering.
the lettering
The
looks
font is
the font is-
erotic.
the
yeah.
font. It's the font.
Tantalizing.
The
It's a
font.
jizzy font. It's a
The
jizzy
font's
font.
kind of rotund.
It does look kind of jizzy.
It's kind of jizzy. It's kind of a jizzy font.
It's a bubbly kind of
voluptuous.
jizzy
Yes,
font.
the
A
font itself.
voluptuous
And it was like,
typeface.
yeah, like it was like skin colored
Yeah.
hot font. And I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, dude, I stand no chance against these products.
I
Yep.
can't find anything.
That
about
party
a
was all right.
party.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different brand.
Well, yeah.
I keep
But just let's a
looking.
moment of silence for that dude who got psyoped by his babe and takes Chris. It's like, I get it. I understand the thought process of going like, yeah, dude, it's not like he's gonna fuck my. It's like, well, he would, he could.
He could for sure.
If that's the thing, dude. If you guys are genuinely a couple building a life, she goes, hey, I'd like to take $1,000 of our money and give it to Chris Brown
So he can hold
so
me.
that he can hold me seductively. Actually, you get in the photo. It's like it's like a humiliation ritual.
You think he might? You think that's part of it for him? That's why he got in the picture. You think he was tucking back a bone?
I'm pretty sure he could do whatever he wants during those photos.
No, not Chris Brown. The guy.
The guy, it's like a
You
cuck.
think he was in the cuck chair?
yeah.
I would have more respect if it was kink. If he goes, guys, it's kink. Get off my back.
Yeah.
It's like
"God,
it's a
bro."
stag vixen
No
type
Yeah,
situation.
the fact that he's like, I have no sexual stake in this. I'm just because then it's like, how weird would you feel being like, all right, babe, now it's time to pay up and like have sex in like a fucking Ramada Inn. All right, I let you get horny from Chris Brown. Now we have to have sex.
Yeah. And then if she doesn't have sex with you, you could pay Chris Brown $2,000.
Beat her up. What if she said, you gotta let me call you Chris, but I'll do anything you ask?
The beat and greet.
The beat and greet. Okay, Nate asked a good question. She comes back. He goes, "I'll call you Chris. I have to call you Chris, but you can do anything you want."
Any request. If you've been journeying for blood stuff, you like whatever it is. She's like, if you're letting me call you Chris the whole time or Breezy, she's like, these are the two.
Breezy would be
all right,
kinda
just Chris.
nice.
I'll just
No,
say
I'd
Chris.
be Breezy. I might be Team Breezy.
Breezy.
I'd have to watch that Freaky Friday video like 20 times.
I was just thinking of that.
Just try to Freaky Friday yourself.
I would do it and then go, I can't believe you made me do that. That's ridiculous. We need couples counseling.
It would be a hard one to turn down. Like anything.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'd be dismayed and disheartened for sure.
It would definitely be a bummer. It would probably be the last, like, if there was something that would ruin the rest. It wouldn't be like maybe right away, like this is done, but it would be the thing you're like thinking of every time. You're like, I can't believe we did that. I can't look at her the same anymore.
Yeah, that would be terrible. It's one thing to be like, you know, I won't even grill a lady. Be like, do you want to have sex with all the elite Hollywood actors? Be fucking honest with me.
Just make her go, no.
Yeah, that's a worthless exercise. But it's like having her be like, can we please do the meet and greet? And be like, I got you, babe. Yeah.
How much is it?
I'm
What's
gonna
it?
pick up a
50
couple
bucks?
extra shifts. It was $1,000.
I know. I'm saying like
Yeah,
in his head, it's like, what's it? $50?
meet and
No,
greet.
it's $1,100.
Yeah, I don't. And dude, that's like a weird part of female psychology where it's like, it's not even about the experience. It's about being like, I got my boyfriend to pay for that.
Yeah, and if you say no, they're gonna be like, bum ass
diabolical.
couldn't even pay
Yeah.
for me to get a picture.
Get molested by Chris Brown. What kind of man are you?
I hate
Yeah,
that.
dude, it's for real. Like, I swear, that's just I could be wrong, but I really feel like it's not even about the experience itself. It's about being like, look what I got.
The power play, kind of.
It's the power play.
Yeah,
If you tell women something's expensive, they go, well, I want that.
yeah.
I wonder if she requested he be in the picture or if he requested that to be in the picture. You know what I mean? Like, was he like, I want
That
to
would
be
be the
in
ultimate
this?
power play for her. Is like, no, you
Yeah,
get
Get
in this.
in here.
Get in here too. Stand
Don't
to
be
the
weird.
side.
Get in here.
And just getting Chris Brown to be like, come on, get in here, player. Come on, sit in this. Be like,
No, I'd have spazzed. That'd have sent me.
fuck you, dude. I fucking hate your stuff.
Give me my money back.
Remember that one time you tried to rap? It wasn't even that good. Yeah, just getting like a little bro from Chris Brown while he's wrapped around your girlfriend, being
Calls
like,
you buddy or something. Come on, bud.
oh, gives you $20. He's like, go get something from the snack bar, man. Yeah, that was a tough one. I saw that and I was like, dude, that's not. Don't try to normalize that.
Yeah.
It's not where it's at.
I saw something super funny online that I would like to normalize. What do you call it when you're maxing? When you're
Load maxing?
Load maxing. Yeah. I saw a new thing. It's fart maxing.
Whoa.
It's just like crushing coffee and eating beans. And it's just like doing a bunch of crazy shit like
Let's
that.
talk about this.
It's just dudes online posting crazy looking meals,
now-
being like fart
Wait,
maxing.
do they have like audio of like the
No,
fucking
I've never heard it. I just see what it's just
Fart
what they're
maxing.
eating. Fart maxing.
That's
is
fucking rules.
Here's the thing. It would be nice to fart max your babe. And then be like, do you want to do the Chris Brown photo? And have her drop a fucking bomb, dude.
That's worth $1,100.
That's kind of aura farming at that point. At that point, you're aura farming. If you get your babe to fart on celebrities, that's just 1,000 aura points. Dude, fart maxing your babe. That would be so nice. And just have going out to like nice steak dinners. When the manager comes over, you just aura farm him. Your wife is like, he's like, how's everything? Your wife goes,
That means it's great. That means she's having a good ass time.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you have a problem? We're having
a terrific time over here.
There's no way at a fine dining establishment they would have to like whatever that is in like England when those soldiers act all stiff. They'd be like, okay, very well, I will leave you to it then.
I wonder if you could fart max so much in a fine dining establishment that they would be like, hey,
They have to remove
could
you.
you guys leave? Your wife has been farting nonstop and it's ruining everyone else's meal.
These guys are on the tasting menu right now. They can't even taste the food. All they taste is her ass.
Having someone stand up to you would be, hey, that's about enough of that.
It
Knock
would,
it off.
it would have to be someone else dining there and be like, I'm about sick and tired of this.
I need to, what I need to do when I fly with my wife, she'll go, was that you who farted? And I'm always like, oh, first of all, I'm like, no. But it's like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
Also, I'm
Obviously, that was me who
we-
farted.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that.
We're on a team here.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Did you just do that? And I'm like, dude, shut up. That was the most disgusting diabolical part. Don't
Don't
tell
frame me. Yeah.
And I'm always sitting here on literally I look like this. I have my laptop and these glasses on. I go, no. And I'm like, as I'm farting again, it's like
As
I
you're
do feel
farting, you're
like-
like, no.
a good fart defense for the plane is if you fart and then just lay there with your eyes closed. I feel like for some reason if you're sleeping, people don't think you farted.
Or it's like, oh, he's asleep. He couldn't help. He
couldn't
couldn't
help
help.
but
You think so?
While he's just,
I feel like that's like scot free. If I'm trying to suss out who farted, if someone's sleeping, I'm like,
You're like, it's definitely not that guy. He's asleep.
Play
How could he
possum. I play
possibly
possum.
fart?
And just go.
but as you're doing the work,
fart, close my laptop for 2 minutes. Pop back up. Yeah, I like borderline lift my leg.
I know. I was gonna say, do you, are
Just so I
you,
don't get it. No, so it doesn't like ramp off.
yeah.
So I'll kind
for
of
the
like
smell?
lift the mouth and I'll go like stretch, kind of lift a little bit and let it out silently.
I mean, for the sound, you don't want it to ramp off.
I don't want it to
sound.
ripple. Yeah. Sometimes it's literally, I always get plagued with the hardest farts imaginable on the
Do you
plane.
think it's the elevation?
Might be because
Yeah,
whenever
it,
I
like, pushes
lay
the-
down in bed, whenever I lay down horizontal in bed, I think I fart every single time. Every time I get into bed, I'm like, fuck.
Ever tell you about my morning farts?
No.
Every single morning,
Do you
I
really?
fart myself awake.
Whoa, that's
Every single morning.
Are you serious?
that's you're like a dog. That's like,
Well,
whoa.
it's not like I surprise myself, but it's like that's like my as I'm waking up.
That's
it's like I
horrible.
just
Oh, I thought you.
like I do it so much that like I've had my dog for like a year, like a little over a year now. I'll start farting in the morning and I'll hear him come to the bedroom
He knows
door
it's
like,
time to get up.
like he's up. he's up. I can.
Is it like
he
a
can smell it. Just the olfactory is like, my master's awoken.
Probably.
I don't know what it is. Like my girl says, like she hears because she wakes up early. She starts working like 8 every day.
She
So
hears you
she
fart
just
herself
she hears me
awake.
fart. She's been hearing me fart myself awake for like 5 years. every day.
That's crazy.
I feel like I fart so much in the morning. I feel like I don't fart in my sleep, and my body's like, get this shit out of here, because they're not stinking farts. They're just loud.
It's just
just the
everything's-
noise,
It's
like-
the day started.
It's just a day.
It's an alarm fart.
It's an alarm fart.
Yeah, what's the alarm on? Is it like, bam, bam, bam? Is it more like,
it can hit so many different frequencies. I can hit just like one of those, or I can hit a. And like those, I'll hit one of those, and I'll just hear like from the other room, the office room. I heard my girl just laugh. Like it's so loud it gets through the bedroom door.
It's like your body's pressurizing for the day. You're like,
yeah, dude.
Well, we lived in a
your
small
suit.
apartment in Jersey. She would be like, it would be so clear that I'd be worried that like when I was on a call that somebody would hear.
That's pretty. The cork pop is nice. Just waking up to.
It for real feels like the best. Like
Really?
like I just feel my stomach like all that shit just
crazy.
It's every morning. I've Googled it. Like, is it a problem? Because it's
is there a community?
no.
It's a community.
There's no Reddit, the subreddit.
I must fart max every night before bed. I don't know what I'm doing.
What you munch on last night?
Double.
McDonald's.
Yummy.
Oh, dude, you were completely fart maxed.
I was fart max.
That's what I sound like.
Huh?
Yeah, I did just. Yeah, that was a good Mickey D's. That's my favorite part of when me and Sean leave. If I give a ride, if I drive, if I drink and drive us home, Sean blesses
I
us
pay
with
for
the
the
Mickey D's.
That's awesome.
The road fuel.
It's a really nice treat.
10 shots of whiskey, 10 brewskis, Big Mac, 4 chicken nuggets.
That's fart max.
Go to sleep, vomit as soon as you wake up in the morning.
You guys must felt like hell this morning.
I wasn't that bad. I didn't drink. I drove, so I didn't drink nearly as much as Sean. I think I did 1 whiskey and then just a couple and probably like 5 beers, which isn't a little bit.
You're definitely below the legal limit. For sure.
Yeah. I think
That's like 0.07.
I had time. I had so much time in between. Had like a full.
You're doing a
hour.
beer an hour.
I think I was doing. I wasn't going hard last night at all.
That's what they recommend, a beer per hour.
Isn't it like your liver can only process
Yeah.
like that? Yeah, that's what or like a shot of alcohol
Per
per
hour. Do
hour.
1 shot per hour. It's
Yeah.
psychotic.
It's for real. Like
Lock me up then.
Yeah, but 1 per hour? That's weird.
that seems like
That's kind of
little.
what I was.
Oh, is it
Nah,
like
but
I'm
you're
just
having a
pacing
beer
it that
door.
way?
Yeah.
Yes.
See, you're already outside of the realm of what's acceptable. You have to do 1 drink, choose it how you want it per hour. So you can do a beer per hour or a shot per hour. I was at a restaurant recently. It's really good actually, but it's like a Caribbean restaurant. But the drinks, one of the drinks on the drink
In
menu,
Austin?
yeah,
Starts with a C.
yeah.
Yeah. I saw this
Called
place.
the,
It looks.
called the Rude Boy.
I haven't
It's a
been
shot.
there.
It's
Whoa,
just like a
that's-
beer and a shot.
that sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
High proof rum. I was like, dude, I wish I drank beer. I'd love to get the Rude Boy right now. I'll have the Rude Boy.
Just order it.
Kanji rules,
It
dude.
looks. I just saw it online.
You
the
want a
other day.
fart max, dude?
Go
Eat
to
some
Kanji.
spicy fucking.
Get some rude boys.
Get some Rude Boys in you and some spicy fucking. I didn't drink, obviously. I'm on the national. Yo, pause by the way. I'm actually pause myself. I think I was the one who said Rude Boys in you.
Don't want to be a bati boy.
No bati boys. No bati man. You guys want to do some Aztecs?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we did. You guys weren't here for chapter 3. I think I did chapter 2 and 3 with Josh. So I'm going to recap, guys. And again, if this starts to stink, just throw something at me. But I do. So this is chapter 4 now. It's called "The Gambler Stakes All."
Okay.
And here's how I'll give you just to give you guys a recap. Did you guys hear about the main battle where Cortez was on? He like hit the one city, got out of there, and then I think he contacted the Aztecs first, and they were like, Montezuma sent an emissary. You guys heard that part, I think. Montezuma sent an emissary. Cortez was like, let me talk to Montezuma, and they were like, yo, here's a bunch of gold.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But they started being like, fuck, the legend tells of Quetzalcoatl, which is like a white-skinned guy from the east who with beards just like these Europeans. So he didn't know, Cortez didn't know, but he kind of shook them up
Yeah.
with just his appearance. And so anyway, so he goes there.
Because he reminded them of that, like,
Quetzalcoatl.
yeah, that
Quetzalcoatl, that
Is
god.
that a god? You said a god?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
okay.
prophecies
Yeah.
kind of did foretell of a god, a king from the east, which Cortez told him, like, my king is from the east, and he wants me to talk to you.
It's gotta be nice. You pull up to a place that you look like their god.
It's amazing. Even if you went to India and you were like a 7-armed blue guy.
Just
like, what are the odds?
Yeah, what are the elephant
odds?
man? You would have been like, whoa.
What are the odds? So he goes, all right. He's there. Eventually, Montezuma sends word like, yo, dude, you for real got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And Cortez is like, he decides, I'm not. Takes the gold. He still has all this gold. And it's like, it's a fuck ton. It was like enough to set them up for life.
Yeah.
But Cortez wants all. He goes, dude, if this is what he's giving us, imagine how much more there is. How much more there is. So Cortez then goes south to the Yucatan Peninsula, which is Mayan-controlled territory. This is. I'm just recapping right now.
Yeah.
So he defeats the Mayans in battle because he goes and tries to like be peaceful traders with the Mayans, and then they're like, yeah, fuck you, get out of here. And he ends up doing battle with them. And dude, there was literally, I think the ratio was 800 Mayans to 2 Spanish soldiers.
Yeah.
But they had the horses, they had the cannons,
They had shit.
they had metal, they had superior technology. The Mayans like sick as shit was obsidian.
It's like when we go to Afghanistan with
Yeah,
drones.
it was fucked up.
tactical weapons.
He beat the shit out of them with horses.
Is this where he gets the name, or did he have it before?
Who, Cortez?
Yeah.
No, his name was Cortez. Hernan
Oh, no, I
Cortez.
mean the Cortez the Killer. Is this not the same?
Well, he barely. This is him just wetting his beek.
Oh, yeah, he's not the killer yet.
That was his first battle ever, by the way.
Oh, whoa, that's cool.
He went to
Okay.
the Yucatan Peninsula. He had really no military experience in terms of like actual battle time. And then dude, it was like, I forget, there's what, 300, 400 guys that he has
Yeah.
versus it was like tens of thousands of Mayan warriors.
It had to be
But
crazy.
they've never seen horses
Just
before.
to have what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it's like this is a crazy beast. Like,
Well, they thought they would watch dudes hop on horses and they thought they were becoming one creature. So they were like, this is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And they would just run, dude, full speed at those guys and with like steel broadswords and just fucking. And then they would like shoot arrows and all the guys could just hold their shields and just like hide under their shields for a while.
and those dudes were like,
Let them tucker themselves
What
out and
the
just send in horses and cannons.
yo, the first time you see your bros get turned into dust from a cannon,
Yeah.
that had to be crazy. You're just running full speed with an axe.
And it also,
you see like arms flying in the
Yeah,
air.
Well,
it just
dude,
turned to mist.
it also didn't help. So once they conquered, again, we're still recapping, but once they conquered that like area in the Yucatan, which I think another Spanish guy tried to conquer and just got absolutely just fucked up. Once he conquered that, Cortez went back to the plaza where like they had originally met, where the Mayans were like, get the fuck out of here. And there were these trees, I forget the name of them, but they were like sacred trees to the Aztecs or the Mayans. And Cortez went all dramatically and was like, this is and he started chopping the sacred tree with his sword. It was too big for him to cut down, but he just started like thwacking it. And they literally thought those trees held up the sky. They thought a lot of stuff held up the sky. So they were like, they just got defeated, like embarrassingly, like literally 800 to 2.
Yeah.
But really it was like 400 to 10,000. And hopefully that math works out. I make a fool of myself. But they just watched him like thwack their sacredest tree and nothing bad happened to them. So they were like, for real, like what is even what is even life right now?
Is crumbling.
Yeah, the whole like worldview was crumbling. So then Montezuma dissolved. So he's under the what was the word? The sponsorship of this guy Velasquez, he was like under his tutelage basically to go and find pretty much like resources and slaves.
Mm.
But Cortez went bad, going, fuck this guy. I'm setting off for myself. Like, I'm not telling him. I'm going to like try to find my own land here. Because he wanted to get on the Columbus tip where Columbus had Hispaniola.
Yeah.
So he was like, this guy's sending me over here on like a bullshit mission, but I'm going ham. And I'm going to do so good that I can just deal with this later. So when he's over there, he has the golds. So he goes, fuck it. He does a weird legal trick. Because apparently he was like a trained lawyer. So he sets up his own settlement. It was called Villarica de la Cruz. So it's like the rich place of the one true cross. That was the name of it.
That's so
Still, Veracruz is like, kind of founded that.
Really?
Of the cross. Veracruz means of the true cross.
That's cool.
Kind of Cortez. That's all Cortez. It's down.
like just that name.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want you down and brought it down there. But he,
Now it's a yummy.
so he did this weird legal trick where he like sent all of the loyalists to Velasquez. So his crew was like, 450 people. 200 of them were loyalists to the guy, his patron, who sent him. We're like, yo, we got to do this mission for Velasquez. Then he had his own loyalists, and he was telling all them, like, dude, fuck Velasquez. So he sends them all out, the loyalists. He goes, yo, go look for a better spot for us to set up camp. And then with his own boys, he's like, we're going to dissolve our legal binding to Velasquez by founding our own settlement, but I can't vote for it. So how about you guys talk amongst yourself and like elect me as like grand president over the whole thing?
That's cool.
So he does this weird legal trick that was like kind of frowned upon, where he like just cuts Velasquez out, and then the dudes get back to find out what he did, and they like spaz, and he like, you know, he had to DP them, disciplinary them. And so this is all the recap. And then amidst all this turmoil, because they're like, dude, let's just get the fuck out of here, man. We got the golds, like,
Yeah.
let's fucking bizhounce and go back to Velasquez, and like maybe he'll give us some of this. And Cortez was like, fuck that. So then in the midst of all this turmoil of just another type of dude, it wasn't a Mayan or an Aztec, it was a big fat chief who comes up and like learns of Cortez and invites him to come chill. And Cortez ends up obviously showing him that like he's the fucking goat with all of his military technology. So the fat guy is like, yo, we fucking hate the Aztecs. He literally had servants that held up his belly. He's like,
oh, I remember this.
yeah. He's like, we hate the fucking Aztecs. If you guys help us take out Montezuma, we can get you probably hundreds of thousands of soldiers of like, you know, Mayan and otherwise soldiers. Because the problem was the Aztecs would tax everyone in Mexico. So you'd have a village, and like every 3 months they'd be like, yeah, let us get like 40 of your friends, and we're gonna chop them up, you know, on our altars. So people were getting pretty sick of that. You can imagine, getting pretty sick of that. So all right, so the recap's done.
Those
So
are like sacrifices for the gods.
yeah.
And they're just,
Oh, dude, it would be like boys. They would like dismember little boys, girls. They get once if you didn't have enough kids, they would just take dudes' wives and be like, yeah, we need your wife. We got to chop her fucking head off. Just fucking bullshit. So okay, so the alliances are struck, and the whole time, by the way, Cortez is still pretending to be Montezuma's boy, even though he's actively rallying this 100,000 person army to go and take him over. And you know he's accepted all this gold, planning to take him down. And yeah, so we have all that stuff. We know about Quetzalcoatl and how they all think he might be Quetzalcoatl, blah blah blah. So he settles near this fat guy's town. The fat guy's like, all right, I'll give you a proper settlement. It's on the coast.
this is the fat chief.
The
with
fat
belly.
chief, because he had another settlement that was like, it sucked. It was just like getting bitten by mosquitoes. The fat chief's like, I'll give you like an actual place you can make a port city.
Yeah.
Because you got ships, all this stuff. So the fat chiefs gives them like a kind of a sick place. He even gives them like 400 people to help build them up. And, whatever. So he's like, you can build this town up, blah, blah, blah. You just got to chill with us. And we got to come up with this plan. So he's chilling in the fat chief's village, building up his Villa Rica de la Cruz or whatever it's called. Aztec tax collectors arrive, and they're coming, and they're like, yo, give us like, Cortez is watching it in real time. And they're like, yo, we need to come grab some people to chop up. And Cortez, it's funny because he's more angry that they walked right past him, because he's like, hi, I am the great Hernan Cortez. And they were like, yeah, whatever, dude, we don't care. And he was kind of like, who the fuck? He doesn't like when people downplay him. So he's just like, so he sends his babe, Malinche, because from an earlier conquest, he has been granted, they would give you babes. You like conquest people, and they would just give you a bunch of babes.
That's nice.
But he found the babe that can speak a bunch of dialects on the island.
I was wondering how he was communicating with all these people. Yeah.
Well, there was a priest who escaped. A Spanish priest got captured and then escaped and happened to link up with Cortez. So that was one major win. But the lady Malinche like blows him out of the water. She knows like all these weird dialects. She knows Mayan and Aztec.
Yeah.
And the priest only knew Mayan. So the tax collectors come, and they're like, yeah, we need some babes. The fat chief is like, fuck, dude, like, what do we do? You said you can. It was Cortez was like, yo, I could beat the fuck out of Montezuma, like, no problem. And he's also pretending to be Montezuma's boy. So he goes, what do we do? And Cortez is like, tell him no fucking dice. Because Cortez also had his babe, Malinche, spy on the meeting between the Aztec tax collectors and the Teutonics, or the fat chiefs people. And he learned through Malinche spying that the Aztecs are mad. They're more mad at the Teutonics, the fat chiefs people, that the Spaniards are allowed to hang out there, because Montezuma did tell them to leave. Mm-hmm. So they roll up just for their normal haul of like some boys, some girls, some wives. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing with the Spaniards? And they're like, I don't know. We didn't know we couldn't have them here. So then they're like, double the people tax. So now the guy's like, fuck, dude, like, what do we do? Cortez is like, don't give them a single fucking person.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? He's like, trust me, bro, watch this. So, and the funny note too is that when the tax collectors came, They were like fly. They always talk about how fly they were, just long silk robes, and they held a flower continuously under their nose.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty sick. And during the meeting, they were eating. It was just turkey and chocolate. So they would just munch the weird. They talk about fart maxing, dude.
Yeah, turkey chocolate.
Dude, they're just eating turkey and chocolate. And like, you got to give us 40 little boys to cut their heads off now. And they're like, oh, dude,
It's crazy
you're
also
killing me, man.
Crazy to also up the number of boys to sacrifice when you're sniffing a flower. Actually, double it.
Yeah,
Double
dude,
the
the
boys.
whole world was for real, just like ridiculous.
Yeah.
The more you read about this shit, like every culture I read about, I'm like, terrible. It's not, I mean, turkey and chocolate, they kind of were on the Thanksgiving tip.
Yeah, they were right there.
Yeah.
They were right there. So, all right, so we have the tax collectors, we have the spying in the meeting. So Cortez is like, yo, let's fucking do it. Tells one of the Teutonic landlords, he goes, give me some of your warriors and I'll get them to take these tax collectors prisoner. He's like, you guys never got to hand people over again. Like this shit with Montezuma stops now. And
They had to get people fired up.
bro, they were super stoked. And he took all the tax collectors, but these tax collectors also too, like when you would go to another village, you would roll up with like 200 servants. So they only grabbed a couple of the tax collectors, but the attendants just ran off to report directly to Montezuma as what was happening. And this was like death penalty for the whole village stuff. So he's like, fuck. So then that night, Cortez, this, sneaky little double agent he is, goes to the Aztec nobleman and he has Malinche translate being like, these guys are fucking assholes, dude. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking, disrespecting the great and powerful Montezuma.
Oh, piece of shit.
He goes, honestly, dude, he goes, I had nothing to do with this. And I'm frankly kind of pissed that these guys would do this kind of thing. He goes, yo, I'm boys with Montezuma. He goes, I'll see to it you guys get released at once. But just, put in a good word for me. Because Montezuma was like, you got to leave or I'm going to fuck you guys up.
Yeah.
He's like, Montezuma knows me. We're cool. When you guys get back there, just tell him I got his back and all. And I looked out for you guys and hooked you up. He goes, I'm going to free you guys tonight. You report back tomorrow. I'll free the rest. So the chiefs woke up. The fat chiefs wake up the next morning and they're fucking furious. And Cortez has to be like, what the fuck? How the fuck did you let these guys escape? You guys are fucking idiots. Dude, he's doing circles around them. He's like, are you guys fucking serious? He goes, dude. He goes, look, and the chiefs were like, let's just sacrifice these guys right now because it's like getting higher ups and sacrificing them was like higher sacrificial.
Yeah.
It was just like a better sacrifice. So like, this would be a good use of these guys. And Cortez is like, you guys can't handle it. You guys are going to fucking lose them. So give them to me. I'll lock them on my boat. We have actual chains. I got these guys. So then the chiefs are like, fucking fine. You can have them. Cortez puts them on his ship knowing like, I'm going to take these guys up and free them tonight. So then the word gets back to Montezuma and Montezuma's fucking furious. He's like, how dare these people do this shit to me? And then he learns that Cortez kind of saved the day. And like everyone, because the servants tell him like, yo, this is fucking bullshit. And the noblemen get back and like, nah, Cortez is actually pretty chill. He like saved us. He really loves you, Montezuma.
Huh.
And so Montezuma goes, all right, send back another huge haul of gold just to say thanks to Cortez. So Cortez now doubles.
Double gold.
It's already a huge gold stash.
He's fucking these guys.
So
He's
Cortez,
getting their ass.
they think the whole time the Teutonics are like, yo, we don't have to pay people to Montezuma. This is amazing. Cortez has the fucking dudes on his boat, which he's going to free anyway. So they're like, all right, we got these guys locked up still. The Teutonics are like, yo, Cortez freed us from Montezuma. And meanwhile, Montezuma's stoked on Cortez being like, dang, he's kind of a fucking good dude and I owe him one. So Cortez is right where he wants to be. He's playing these guys like fiddles. So now he finally, with all that stuff out of the way, he establishes his town, like finally gets it set up, June 28th, 1519. And this is like his first colony. He founded the first colony in New Spain and basically, Mexico or whatever. So he's like, all right, this is sick. He's buzzing around. He's chilling with the attendants. He's banging Malinche. Him and Malinche are just like getting to know each other better because they had like
Sick.
a nice couple of days where they're just like chilling now that like all the biz is done.
Malinche's the translating lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
She's his trans babe.
Yeah.
No.
She's his hot trans babe.
Fuck me in a different dialect now.
So, okay, so now, everything's going cool. He's getting settled. Some fucking drama pops off. And this is actually genuine bullshit. So one of the Teutonic chiefs, the fat guys, rolls up and tell Cortez, like, yo, dude, like, we need your help. The Aztecs are so pissed about us not paying the tax collectors. They're ravaging one of our villages because of like the shit you told us to do. Place is 25 miles away. Can you come help us? And Cortez is like, yeah, for sure. Rounds up his entire cavalry of 15 horses, gets like 2,000 of their warriors. He's like, let's go fuck these guys up. Then he gets to this village. It was called Chinga Pachinga, which is fucking hilarious. He gets to Chinga Pachinga, and he just sees women and children being drugged out of their houses. People are just like being slaughtered, looting all the food. And he's looking around. He goes, dude, there's not a fucking single Aztec in sight. This is totanic on totanic violence.
Yeah.
And they like thought they could trick Cortez into like smashing one of their rival clans because they were like,
oh man,
they just had a border. They had like a territory dispute. It's like, we're going to trick this Cortez into like beating the fuck out of our enemies for us with all of his sick ass horses. Cortez figures it out and he's like, dude, he sends the 2,000 warriors home. He goes, I'm going to deal with your fat fucking chief when I get back there. Squashes the beef with all the soldiers. And he goes, dude, tells the Chinga Pachingas, he goes, look, you guys are safe. Your stuff's all getting returned. So now the Chinga Pachingas are like, dude, this is our savior.
yeah.
So now he has 3 groups of people being like, this guy fucking rules. So he rolls back home on his horse to have some words with the fat chief who, you know, obviously tricked him into like smashing his enemies. And then as he's you know, he like was watched people getting literally probably raped and pillaged. And he's watching people having their stuff taken. This was native on native. He goes into town. He sees one of his own men strolling out of a native's hut with a chicken in each hand.
Yeah.
God knows what he did in the hut too.
Yeah.
Exactly the kind of pillaging he's forbidden his men to commit. And now he's dealing with it on the other side. And he orders this guy to be hung in front of everybody. His own guy. He goes, this is fucking it. I'm putting my fucking foot down. So they string this guy up, drop the noose. Dude's dangling, almost dead. And then there's
with the Smollett.
Yep. Hit him with the real Smollett. But then this guy, one of his high-ranking boys, Pedro Alvarado, pulls up and goes, Cortez, what the fuck are you doing? Because Cortez had a hot temper.
Yeah.
So Pedro cuts the rope, and the guy's name was Moriah. Hilarious. The guy's name was Moriah. Falls to the ground. He lives. And Pedro's like, bro, we can't be killing our soldiers. We only have 450 guys. Like, kill one of these fucking Totanics, dude. What the fuck are you doing? And Cortez goes, yeah, my bad. You're right. My bad.
My bad, I spazzed.
He's like, I spaz. So he spazzes all the time. And he usually doesn't get, like, threatens.
Your bro spaz is nuts.
Cut the news.
Hey,
what the
I
fuck
got a little
are you
ahead
doing?
of myself. I'm sorry.
He's like, you stole a chicken, dude. Relax. So the next morning, Cortez holds a big meeting with the chiefs of all the neighboring towns of all the Teutonics, because apparently they'd all beef with each other. He tells them, no more drama. No more drama, no more fighting. He's like, we need to unite to fight Montezuma. So he makes these guys shake hands, which is funny because they never shook hands. They didn't even know what shaking hands was.
Yeah.
So there was like a totally meaningless gesture. They were just like, okay, whatever. They do like, we just chop kids' heads off when we want to bond with each other. So he goes, all right, guys, shake hands. And he's like, obviously, like whatever your guys is like, I don't know, your religion and like the way of life you guys have here is fucking, it sucks. Now he's like, I'm pushing the fucking pedal on Christianity.
Yeah.
Pedal to the floor. No more fucking idol worship. You guys, we can't have this shit. So through Malinche, his translating babe, he tells the Indians, no more human sacrifice, no more robbing and pillaging each other, and no more sodomy. That was a big one. Dude, apparently, I didn't know this. Apparently, according to many sources, the native Aztecs or Mayans, all these people, these Indians would dress up little ladyboys and use them as prostitutes. So like at nighttime, there was a huge ladyboy scene in like pre-Christian
Why'd they go
Mexico.
ladyboys instead of just sluts?
That's the question, bro. Because I don't know. Maybe I don't know. They would just pimp out ladyboys and like party down at nighttime.
That's crazy.
So at nighttime, it would just be the ladyboys. I know. You could literally do whatever you wanted back then.
Yeah,
It'd be
you're like, no, we need them to be ladyboys.
and that was like the prostitution scene.
Yeah.
So maybe there was a weird rule against pimping women, maybe because they had women slaves. They definitely probably pimped.
Yeah.
But that was like after you would like chop up little boys and kill dogs in a temple, it was ladyboy time. So he was like, and you would butt fuck little boys dressed as girls.
It is weird that those kind of go hand in hand, like ritual sacrifice and that kind of stuff, and then fucking ladyboys. It's just like the same type of the Venn diagram is pretty
Historical.
I mean, after the party, it's the after party.
Yeah, it's all
Okay, so he's like, guys, we're turning this fucking ship around. So then the chiefs they're feeling a bit sheepish after being called out for the human sacrifice and ladyboy action. They offer Cortez 8 native virgins, giving them the green light to pie.
Yeah.
They're going, guys, you guys are so fucking cool. Let's mix our blood and have new babies and like really join ourselves.
Yeah.
For real. It's cool to talk about it. Pie these ladies.
So they started
Can
pieing
you
them?
pie these children so that our clans can unite?
Oh, I forgot they were probably kids.
They're probably so young.
I was so excited. I was like, oh.
Cortez maybe, I mean, dude, they probably weren't kids.
Yeah,
they were probably like,
They're probably like 16. Like back then,
I think they were big grass on the field play ball
Yeah,
type
they
shit.
did. They had their first blood.
That's them.
Actually, those these Dominicans I grew up with, the one boy, it didn't stand out when we were like 14, but I remember him saying after 12 it's lunch. I just never forgot that.
In the 90s, I knew a lot of grass on the field play ball types.
Yeah.
That was a tradition that carried on
Yeah.
through the 90s for sure.
Yeah,
Fucking grass on the field play ball.
early
12's a
2000s
little
was
wild.
after 12. After 12, it's lunch. Like it's still
It's lunch is a funny way of putting it too.
because after 12.
Oh, right. After it took me a lot longer to get that.
After 12 is lunch. It's so fucking funny. He definitely just heard that from his uncle.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, so now they have the 8 native virgins, exact age unknown, but we can guess. Gives them green light to pie so they can mix their blood and have literally the first Mexican, like modern Mexicans, basically. That's what they wanted. They wanted the lads. And Cortez, always the fucking deal maker, goes, yeah, thank you for the babes. We appreciate the pie. But he goes, we got to baptize these babes before we pie them. I'm not pieing these babes unless they're baptized. And he goes, and the guys are like, okay, what's that entail? He goes, well, first of all, you guys got to clean all of this crap out of your temples.
Yeah.
It's time to go to real church. And this was a huge, they're all getting along pretty well. And now it would have been literally like someone coming here. And I would have been more, imagine if someone came here and was like, yo, we got to unplug the internet.
Yeah.
Like all of it. It's done.
Yeah.
The internet's done. It was like that.
Things will be
so-
better, but we got to get rid of the
You gotta get
internet.
rid of the internet. And you were like, what are you talking about? Like, how would we even function? It was like that times 11 because they really thought that the temples and like the little statues and the things going down, the sacrifices, they were like, if we don't do that, it won't rain. So they like genuinely thought that like if they didn't do this stuff, it was these Spaniards were ushering in like a quick apocalypse.
Yeah.
They're like, this is what gives us our health. It holds up the sky. It does everything. So all these people are like, they have a total freak out. All the Indians are like, they start freaking out. There's like warriors try to block the entrance. Like, you're not fucking going in there. They pull back arrows, fucking aiming them at Cortez. Cortez summons some of his warriors. They fucking, they get their stuff ready to fire, their arrows or whatever. And they also have their warriors grab the fat chief and they hold him at sword point. Like, bro, your guys' move. Let's fucking do this.
Cortez's people do that?
Yeah, they have their chief at sword point. So they're on like literally the original Mexican standoff. And through Malinche, he tells everyone, he goes, dude, if you guys fucking shoot any arrow, I'm slaughtering the chief and I'm going to kill all your priests. And then you guys can't do your rituals anyway.
Yeah.
So they're sitting there and the fat chief tells everyone, which is funny enough because he's like, yo, guys, chill out. Like, it's not that big of a deal. He has everyone stand down.
Well, he's got the fat chief at sword point. The fat chief is like, yeah, I kind of want this to happen anyway.
He was just kind of like, guys, let's just see what happens here. Because he doesn't want to, like, we're going to chop this guy into pieces. And he had his babes say that in their language. So there's like,
Yeah.
not mincing their words. So then Spanish soldiers, they all just stand there in horror. Spanish soldiers ascend the temple steps and begin just taking all of their statues and just, you say the steps are like, there's like 50 fucking steps.
Yeah.
They just watch their statues just tumble and break. And it's just, the people are fucking freaking out, screaming, crying, like praying that like the heavens don't crash down on them. And after like, I guess probably a half an hour of a freak out, like nothing happens. And they're like, everyone's kind of like, this is kind of weird.
Yeah.
So then Cortez orders their priests to come and just gather the scraps of all these statues and idols and just burn them, like get rid of them, destroy them. And the priests are like, these guys used to be the top of the heap, basically.
Yeah.
Back then, the high priests were like kind of the rulers for the most part. So the priests come in and they must have felt dumb as fuck because they only wore black robes.
Yeah.
And they never cut their hair, and all of the blood that spattered on them from like chopping up people,
Yeah.
they never washed. So they had like long blood matted hair that Cortez was like, yeah, dude, get rid of all this crap and then cut your fucking dirty hair. And all those black robes, now you're wearing white robes, so figure that out. Yeah. Because he just made them Catholic priests.
Oh, man.
So
he
these
just flipped
dudes,
them like, you're this now.
that day.
Get these little collars.
Cut your fucking hair, white robe, get the blood out of your hair, you fucking weirdo. Dude, they just felt like fucking idiots, honestly. Has them clean the entire temple, shows them how to do a mass. And then, he talked about the haircuts, and he baptizes his. After all that's done, they baptize the babes.
Yeah.
So
Does he baptize his babe?
I'm pretty sure he probably baptized Malinche maybe before that, but he baptized these babes so that the green light to pie is for sure on. So, and I think he gave one to his boy. There was one of his boys was named, I forget his name, but I think his name was like Carrera, but Malinche was originally this dude Carrera's babe.
Yeah.
And I think Carrera might have laid with her even too. But Cortez knew that she could speak the language, so he kind of Indian gave.
Yeah, he was like, he literally Indian.
And he was like, let me get this babe back. So I think he made it a point to give that guy one of the eight.
He's like, hey, my
green lit
bad
babes.
earlier. Here you go.
Yeah, he was like, bro,
Freshly
let's actually
baptized. So
Virgin. The lady he took on, by the way, Malinche, was like a longtime slave babe who was like traded probably.
So the other guy kind of came up.
Yeah, he took. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, but if you're talking experience, though, I mean, so I wasn't there. I don't know. I can't say.
I keep imagining the girl from what was that Disney movie, the City of Gold or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
I didn't see it.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying?
Pocahontas.
No. Hold on.
Milana.
Yeah, Mulan. So meanwhile, back at Villarica de la Cruz, he's back in his town. Everything's
I
chilling.
love the name of that place.
Villarica de la Cruz, dude, the rich city of the One True Cross.
That just sounds
what a
dope.
sick name! Like, what's my town called? It's called the rich ass town of the One True Cross. Such a fucking flex.
The Road to El Dorado is what I meant.
Oh shit, I didn't see that.
That's the lady's name.
Don't
Moana?
give me a visual on the fucking pie, bro.
Well, that's what I imagine is Malinche.
Oh, that's Malinche. Maybe.
Bro. That's my mind's eye. Malinche.
That lady, I've seen ladies dressed like that lady a lot online.
Guys, I'm trying to talk history. You guys, are
I'm
being
sorry. I'm sorry.
We started talking about pie and babes. We got sidetracked.
It was a big part of the gubernatorial macroeconomic climate, dude. It's realpolitik, mate.
My bad.
I'm trying to talk realpolitik. Okay, so Cortez is back at Villarica de la Cruz. And then he's just like, bro, how can life get any better than this? A Spanish ship has arrived. And it was apparently sent with the original fleet. But during their quest, it got held at a port for some time for repairs. And it finally sailed months after, like, there was a big storm and, whatever. It took a while. The ship contained 60 soldiers, food, and 12 more horses. So first of all, this is at first glance, this is like, oh, dude, we just doubled the horses, like, already having 12 horses there, getting 12 more was like, he just took out an army of 10,000 Mayans with 12 horses.
Yeah, now we're doubled up.
Now he's got 60, almost a fourth more of his squad of soldiers is coming. Also fresh, by the way. Food, horses.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, this is awesome. The ship contains a letter from the king telling Cortez that Velasquez knows what he's up to and has a right to settle these lands. Telling him that Villarica de la Cruz is a pipe dream, bro. Telling him that's,
How'd he find out about that shit? Somebody must have sent the letter or some shit.
I don't know. Yeah, there's probably a letter dispatched.
Probably the guy that got hung. He's like, I'm gonna fucking tell him.
There were loyalists.
Yeah.
So it could have been, I don't know. It could have been anyone. So Velasquez, or maybe Velasquez is like, that motherfucker hasn't sent anything back to me. He's settling lands.
He's for sure settling all the land.
This was like hangable offense. But he was really being a bad boy. So Cortez acts quick. He dispatches his boy, Porter Carrero. That was the guy's name that he granted the most nubile babe to pie, basically. He gives him Porter Carrero. He goes, yo, you're my truest fucking boy. Again, I'm sorry about pinching Malinche off you. But I needed her. He sends him and a few others as fast as possible to Spain. And he takes all that treasure. That's like the one thing sustaining like the morale. He gives every ounce of treasure that Montezuma has given him. And he puts it on that guy, Porter Carrero's ship, and goes, go give this. Because apparently they were supposed to any treasure they took. It was called the royal fifth. They had to give the king a fifth of it.
Yeah.
That was just his tax. So any haul, you had to give him the royal fifth. Cortez goes, give him all of it as kind of like a flex.
Yeah.
And goes, yo, dude, this is just a fifth of what we have. And there's so much more here. Give me license. This is my settlement. Help me cut Velasquez out of here.
Yeah.
And then he goes, I want to give you a haul that's truly fit for a king, dude. The king's fifth is bullshit. Take it all, brother. Or whatever is, I don't know what his, I think that's what it was. He was just kind of like, bro, this is imagine the royal fifth. This is everything. It's good. Something that's actually going to like astonish the king.
Yeah.
And he goes, there's so much more here. This is like chump change to these people. And he starts firing off letters as fast as he can. He actually wrote a series of letters to Charles I. That was the king. They were known as the Letters from Mexico, which is like, it's like written in a book. It's like a little collection you can read of this guy just like passionately pleading to the king to being like, please don't let this guy come hang my fucking ass in my cool new town. So then
I'm working on something.
But here's the thing, dude. Sending all the treasures deep in the pre-existing rift between the Velasquez loyalists and the Cortez loyalists. Because then they're going like, bro, you just fucking shipped off all of our... we could leave with that today, send the king his royal fifth, break off Velasquez, and still probably be set up for fucking life.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude. Like...
So he made all his people pissed at him.
He pissed them off. He pissed them off so much that some of these guys conspired against him. And they were like, by the way, too, it's like these guys had wives and kids in Cuba where they came from.
Yeah.
And they were like, bro, I want to get back to my family, dude.
Yeah.
You're going to make me die. And they were like getting destroyed by mosquitoes with like guys who were chopping little boys up at night.
Yeah.
Being like, I don't want to live here.
Yeah, and those pies probably aren't as good
There's
as
only
back
8
home
pies. There's 8 pies to go around.
They were sharing.
I don't
8
know if they were
pies.
training.
Yeah.
There were actually a lot of servants, and I think those poor female servants. There was always like 12 of them that cooked. I don't even want to think about what happened to them.
Yeah.
So they were like, dude, we wanted to kind of take this treasure and just get the fuck out of here. And Cortez is like, and now it's the cat's out of the bag. They know Cortez is going to conquer. So I think Cortez was like, yeah, dude, we'll leave. Like, give it a couple more days. We're out here. Let me wrap up a couple loose ends. So now, like, his designs to go inland and conquer Montezuma against who knows how many soldiers he has. They're like, we're going to fucking die. So they were like, dude, we're sick. The weather fucking sucks. Small band of Velasquez loyalists spring into action. Their plan is to commandeer one of the fastest ships at midnight, find Puerto Carrero ship, kill the captain, and then grab the treasure. Or they're going to kill the captain of the fastest ship, sail after the ship with treasure, claim it for Velasquez, I guess killing Puerto Carrero, and themselves too. And then go just give him all that treasure and be like, yo, Cortez, you got to go deal with that guy. He's fucking you over.
Yeah.
So then during that night, one of the people plotting, they probably would have pulled it off, just loses the nerve. He snitches the rest of them, everybody out in the plan. Cortez, obviously ticked, hangs one of the guys.
Yeah, he had another guy for chicken.
Cuts the other dude's feet off. He like finally hangs this guy for real. But there's an asterisk because he actually, like, Cortez is kind of a softie. He ended up just like cutting off their toes.
Yeah.
He let them keep their feet, but he cut these guys. They couldn't be 10 toes down anymore, dude. He cut all their toes off. And then he gave one of the other sailors, the guy who told, I think he gave him like 200 lashes.
The guy who snitched still got lashes?
I don't know. It just said one of the other sailors.
Yeah.
Maybe it was him, just as like even thinking about it, or maybe he let him go. I don't know. So then so Cortez now being like, fuck, I don't want to have, like, these guys he could have dipped out on me and like fuck this whole thing up. So Cortez orders one of his trusted shipmasters to bore holes in the bottom of the boats so that like they're on the water and they start getting a little funky looking.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh fuck, dude, the boats are creaking on the waves. They're like sinking in weird ways. They're not like fully sunken, but they're kind of like taking on water. And he's sitting there and he tells the guys like, yo, our boats are fucked up. Let's strip all the sails off, like like stash all of our gear in our sick new village that I'm obviously voted president of.
Yeah.
And we'll get these boats figured out. But like for now, we got to salvage the ships because if these things sink, we're fucked. And then Cortez orders to basically scuttle the fleet because he's like, get these bad boats out of here. We have no use for them. He basically destroyed his own ships
so he could stay.
He and the men watched as the last of their dead great giant ships just sunk into the waters. And then tells them, this is his big quote, he goes, they have nothing to rely on save their own hands and the certainty that they must either win the land or die in the attempt. So then he's like,
So that's how
guys,
he
we
fired
have
him
to
up.
defeat Montezuma.
Yeah.
This was also an ancient Chinese tactic where, like, apparently Chinese soldiers would do a thing where if they were losing in battle, a general would keep ordering retreats back, but make them retreat towards a river.
Yeah.
So that they'd eventually retreat towards a river to get the most out of your guys, where it's like, well, if you go into the river, you'll drown. Or you can just fight to the death knowing you're going to die either way.
Yeah.
And apparently it would like work well for Chinese people.
They would like fight harder.
They would
'cause
fight
they're-
harder and sometimes win. Either the general would put their backs to the river.
Yeah.
Damn,
It's a
dude.
dickhead move, but kind of.
Cortez did this to his own men. He goes,
Yeah.
guys, we can't get off. What are you going to swim?
Burn the boats.
If you don't kill,
Boats are fucked.
yeah, he literally
the
burned the
boats.
boats. Who's going to carry the boats, dude?
Damn.
But that's chapter 4, dude, of the Cortez book. Now
pretty
he
sick.
marches inland. He's a master manipulator.
Yeah, it had to feel nuts. The reality of just being like, I'm getting all their asses.
Yeah,
It is also crazy to be able to do that with all just the just advanced weaponry.
Oh, that must have really raised his spirits. But then it's like tens of thousands. One thing, dude, there was hundreds of thousands. As the Aztecs ruled over like most of Mexico, they were more central and like north,
Okay.
and the Yucatan was the south. That was mostly Mayans, but they didn't really have their act together like that.
Right.
And they probably had shittier weather, right?
Yeah, it was very muggy,
Like
very
hot as fuck.
muggy, very
Yeah.
muggy. That's where they were getting crushed by mosquitoes down in the Yucatan. I was just in the Yucatan. It was pretty awesome.
That's where you went with your family for.
Yeah, dude, it was so. That's kind of where whatchamacallit is. Not Cabo, maybe Cabo is down there too. I can't believe I'm blanking on this. I was in Riviera Maya. It's near Cancun.
You saw the.
That's Yucatan.
You saw the pyramids, like the old pyramids.
I did. I've seen them before. I was
Yeah.
down there before.
Okay.
They're actually very sick.
I feel like they would look crazy in person.
They're so sick, and the roads are so small, and they're like they're actually really tight.
Yeah.
But it was funny because when I saw them, I like didn't really realize they were like cutting people's heads off, and I was just walking up like, "Oh, these are pretty cool." It'd be cool to go back knowing what was going down
Yeah,
there.
yeah, like damn.
Because they would like smash birds. If they couldn't get people, they would just kill like animals.
Yo, that's ultimate boredom.
I guess we'll smash a bird or something.
Smash
A dog, you would just like snap a dog's neck and stomp on it, and the priest would be like, "Yep, we're good. The corn should be good now." Well, dude, we did it, man. We
Hell
did
yeah.
the Patreon. Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
thank you,
thank you.
Nate. Thank you, Egan. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
sitting through that little
that was
history.
No, I was actually very like locked in. I was very
It's
informative.
tight.
It's really
yeah,
informative.
I'll do another one next week too. So
Hell yeah.
bye.
Peace.